You should use more makeup. You look a little washed out is all. You know, if you're gonna go out, you might as well look your best.
I'm not trying to get laid, all right?
I know. So how goes the crusade?
Remember I told you about that Russian guy? Where he seemed to know everything about how Jack was murdered and how Dad got set up, that whole thing? Yeah, well, he talked to the cops. He denies ever saying a goddamn word.
Think about it. The knee-jerk reaction of every guy I've ever known is to deny everything. A little baby boy comes into this world with his little baby penis and this weird imprint on his brain that says deny, deny, deny. You ask me, every baby girl should come equipped with a tape recorder to catch the suckers out. Oh, forget about it, Patty. What's the point anyway? You think Eddie doesn't know?
You're so full of shit. Crystal, Tanya, come on, let's go. We're out of here.
What did I say, Patty?
You want to know why I bend myself out of shape for him? Because he has always been there for me, and now it's my turn.
You got quite the selective memory, my girl. You know, he was nowhere around most of the time. It was me who was there for you day in, day out. But when he bothered to show up, you acted like it was the second coming.
Yeah, well, maybe he stayed away because you've been stuck with Leo ever since I can remember, huh?
Leo is a rock. Don't you dare badmouth Leo to me! There was an awful long line of floozies on Eddie's arm before I ever took up with Leo. You can ask anybody.
You know what, Ma? If you love somebody, you don't turn your back on them no matter what. Girls, let's go!
It's you who turned your back on me, Patty. Not the other way around.
Bright little clusters of 3 and 4 children. Like berries waiting to be plucked. That's the way I thought of them sometimes.
Like berries?
Yep. Like I was putting them into my big basket, clearing the hillside of its children. Well, Risa had walked her son Sean across the road, which was customary. Sean, he has some kind of learning disability. Well, he's behind the rest of the kids his age in school, and he's too nervous to play sports. Strange little guy. But, you know, you couldn't help but like him, eh?
Just one of those mornings, I guess. You know.
Well, I never had those mornings myself. Not so long as I had my school bus to drive. Not so long as I had my kids.
This is the guy. I've never come across anything like this. It's extraordinary. This is your father. He had been taken too?
It started with my grandfather.
It seems to run in families. We call these screen memories, these things they use. It's as if they take a sample of our memories and choose the realities they present us with.
This was something, this carnival that scared my father.
And they used it. That's not an uncommon part of the experience. But this, to take a sample of your father's memory and use it as a screen on both of you, well, it's truly remarkable. I thought you'd like it. I'd like to regress you both. I'd use hypnosis to take you back to one of your abductions. See if we can figure out what this is all about. Maybe even find out where the two of you met. Lisa, I think it might help Charlie if you and I were to work together first. You know, with this new information, I might be able to take you in a completely different direction. Anytime. How about now?
Do you have any idea what a normal life is? What it does to you? It eats you away. You work and you work and you work until every day there's a little bit less of you there. Until you can't breathe. Until you can't walk. Until you...
Ask her why it's so fucking important to let you make it, Stefan. Go on, ask her.
Why is it so fucking important to you that I don't?
Stop it!
Please.
That's enough! That's enough! Now you listen to me! You think about what you will lose if you throw this away, Stefan. I raised a hockey player, god damn it! You promised me. You promised me.
How much would it cost me to have you look over these transcripts?
The purpose being?
I want to reopen the case. So how much would it cost for you to look them over?
Did you know there's never been a non-capital murder conviction overturned in the history of this country?
Mr. Walsh, my son is innocent.
Unfortunately, and I don't mean to sound callous, but my son is innocent has become a cliche.
Do you believe in the justice system in this country, Mr. Walsh?
Yes, I do.
Then prove to me it works. Read the case.
I've got time to go to them if you'd like, Hirsch.
Mrs. Milgaard, your son's conviction can only be overturned by the Supreme Court. Now, in order to get there, you first have to prove to the Justice Department that there is compelling new evidence.
They want something fresh, something that'll grab their attention.
You see, I didn't know that. You gentlemen are already earning your money. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
David Asper.
Send me the bill. I'll be expecting your call.
This is what I'm saying. I guess what I'm saying is that, well, it's not the end of the world if people don't fit together anymore. And 14 years win, but that's a lot of catching up to do.
I know that.
I didn't mean...
Oh, no, you'd have to take 14 years off for me to get from where I am to where you are. There'd be such a spread between us after a while. You'd have time to rack up another 100 more house sales. I wouldn't see you for ovals.
Now we're even. That was the one. No, I don't owe you anything. Thank you. I can feel the weight dropping off me.